Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Scott from King Vehicle Damage Repair. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. Before we get into anything, make sure you subscribe to this channel, follow us on Instagram and all our platforms for plenty more updates on repairs outside of the YouTube channel. And on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed for plenty more videos to come. Now, today, it is something a little bit different on the channel. It's not a performance car, it's not a supercar, it's not a hot hatch, it's a little Vauxhall Adam. So we thought we'd mix it up on the channel a little bit with this video by showing you that we repair any vehicle, high end, medium or low end. And this is just a little run around. My client is changing the vehicle for a newer car. So in order to get the maximum they can for this vehicle when selling it, we've come out to repair the minor damages to each side of the bumper, and we're also going to do all four wheels. Now, I've said on previous videos that sometimes we take wheels off and sometimes we don't. That can be dependent on how badly damaged the wheels are, the space that we have, and if it's, the bottom line is it entirely necessary? We're not limited for space, but at the same time we haven't got a massive amount of space today. So what I thought I'd do, particularly for you guys in the trade, is show you how you can repair wheels on the car without causing any further damage to the vehicle in terms of overspray, and also just generally making your life a little bit easier if you haven't got the facilities and the working environment to take the wheels off. I do get asked from time to time by other smart repairers, how do you do them on the car? Like, you know, they have problems with overspray, going on hubs, the calipers or the disc or what have you. But in this video we're going to show you a nice, slick, easy way to repair wheels on the car. There will be some controversial comments, I'm sure, but it works, it's okay, it happens across the whole industry. But sometimes we take them off, sometimes we do them on the car. Like it, lump it, whatever. That's what we're going to show you in this video, so let's do it. So guys, whilst we're masking, you know this is the usual time when we like to have a little chat, and I think it's fair to say we've addressed a lot of the comments, or at least the negative ones that have come in over recent videos. And what I've started to realise is that as this channel's been growing, there is a number of you that have nothing but nice things to say and support what we're trying to do, ultimately bring you mobile repairs to your mobile screens and telly screens. And I think it's the vast majority of you get the concept of what we're trying to do out here. And I think I have to say thanks for the continued support. It's really appreciated, and that's partly the reason why we keep bringing these videos to you. You're never gonna right the world or please everyone, but as I say, there's a little group of you guys that just show nothing but unconditional love to what we're doing on the channel, and it's always appreciated. So thanks again. Today we're working on the driveway, so we're not dealing with any traffic wardens. I hope you enjoyed the RSQ8 video. That car was unreal. And I said, what do you prefer in that video? RSQ8, GLE 63S, or something else. I can't remember what it was. GLE 63 AMG, which is coming out soon. Audi RSQ8, or what else is there? BMW X5M. The GLE 63 is actually out, but because of what's going on with COVID and stuff, there isn't any on the road. But I've spoke to a contact of mine, I can hardly speak today, at Mercedes, and they have told me that they are coming. They are filtering through, they have been built, but there's a lot of issues around new vehicles at the moment and a lot of delays just because of the backlog due to production shutting down over the last year and a half. But yeah, the new GLE 63S, the SUV, is on its way, and maybe we can speak to Mercedes and see if they want to let us borrow one. That would be cool. We'll do a video on that if they allow us to when they start coming through. And yeah, let's get this one masked up. Oh yeah, in other news, guess what? Zoe's got her new wheels. And guess what? The caliper paint's still on the calipers. That car looks sick. Let's have another look again. You smashed it with those wheels. How many do we need? How many, Zoe? More? We got it. Nailed it. On the job. Something that is really important when you're painting white cars is you need to make sure, I mean, it's important to make sure that the car is clean regardless of what colour it is, but even more so when it's a white car, because we're just going to colour a local section and lacquer out the rest of the bumper. If you don't ensure that the bumper is clean in areas that you're just going to lacquer over, then you're going to see white marks, black marks or fingerprints trapped beneath the lacquer. So it's really important that you've panel wiped the hell out of the area that you're repairing. Make sure that you've tapped it off and it's all nice and clean. Paint for the gun, let's go.
Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lies all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, sink ships, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Really on go, I don't know what's an off day. Now we on road, came from smoking in the hallway. Now we got shows, boys feeling like Broadway. Always look both ways, even on a crossway. Driving down Cross Bay, out town Barclays. Really on big things, came up a small way. Championship rings, baby, that's a ball game. Oh, she want a little bag, baby, that's small change.
Grind don't stop, does it? Should we get back on with the job?
What you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lies all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, sink ships, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Whoa, whoa. Don't do that, we the best coming out of BK, I thought you knew that. Step up in the function, all these women like who that. Got me looking like money, yeah, they love me, yeah, true that. Big racks, new bag, new swag, we ain't cutting no slack. Why they mad? Don't do that.
So inside here, we've got the discs, which are quite aggressive. That is a roll-lock disc. That's an 80 grit. That's what I use. You don't need to go too coarse, because as I say, this is quite aggressive. If you're working with the tyre on the car, just be careful with the tyre, because if you clip the edge of the tyre with your roll-lock disc, you could easily tear into the tyre, so it's very careful. Obviously, if you're doing this off the car, break the bead, and that way you're not going to have that problem. Rounds with a 180. Right, so the wheel has been sanded, scotched, and is now matte in all the nooks and crannies. Just needs to be further dried, degreased, and then we're going to cover up all the inside of the wheel and separate the wheel from the tyre. We'll come on to that later. But if your wheel doesn't look like this at this point, then you need to go back and make sure you keep scotching until there's no shiny parts left on the wheel. Otherwise, you leave yourself open to delamination, which is when go to a car wash, pressure washer hits the wheel, and then all the lacquer starts flaking off. Not a position you want to be in when you go to all this work. So now what I'm doing is I'm just using panel wipe to get rid of any of the scotching residue, remove any dust that's there, any existing water that's stuck in the gaps, blow out any dust that's sitting in the calipers, brake disc and all that area. And then once I've done that around each wheel, what we'll do is we'll cover the brake disc, the hub, the calipers, and put some cards to separate the alloy wheel and the tyre. Then, with the exception of covering up the dust cap, we should be good to go. Ready to paint. So there you have it, guys. The wheel has been sanded, scotched, based up in bright silver and then clear coated. As I said from the start, the wheel can be taken off the car, it can be done on the car as long as you do it right. I've covered up absolutely everything that we don't want paint to go on. So now all we do is we'll get the wheels baked. It's pretty warm today, mid-20s, so this should pretty much go off on its own in about the next 20 or 30 minutes, but we'll probably put some infrared lamps on there just to help it along its way. In fact, we'll start on the back with the infrared lamps so they dry quicker, because we've still got to flat and polish the two bumpers on the back of the car. But that's how you do it. Easy when you know how. So stay tuned, keep watching, and we will reveal the results very shortly. See the lengths that we go to. Some would probably say, why didn't you just take the wheel off? But we'll leave that for another day. There you have it. Wheels or disc and calipers, hubs, all still in the original condition. No overspray anywhere. Kept everything nice and clean. Overspray free. There you have it. Last thing to do now, just clean up the tyre, and then we'll be ready to hand this back over to our client. All right guys, that rounds off this video. Now, one thing I will let you know is that this car is for sale. As I said, it is a Vauxhall Adam, which is a 2015 with 30,000 miles on the clock. One owner from new, and it's a 1.2 petrol. If you're interested in this vehicle, as I say, it is available and for sale. Get in touch with us. All our details will be in the description below. And as I said, that rounds off this video. As always, thank you for watching. If you're new around here, I'm Scott from King Vehicle Damage Repair. Please make sure you subscribe. And if you like this video, hit the like button. Make sure you drop us a comment down below if you want to comment on any of the points that I've mentioned throughout this video, because we always like to address them in the next video. And yeah, that's it from me. Subscribe, I've already said that. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, not even on Twitter. Oh my God, we're not even on Twitter. What am I going on about? Facebook and TikTok is what I meant. Take care guys. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.